So yeah, welcome, ladies and gents. I have a special guest, Roots. He's an artist, a producer, as well as a vocalist, and he also happens to be a traditional healer. Roots, how are you, brother?
I'm good, and you, my brother?
No, leg. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for making time for this interview today. Now let's chat a bit about your story. Né? Let's start with
yeah.
you being an artist. Like, when did that start for you?
For me, being an artist professionally started around 2010 when I worked with African Roots, and we had an opportunity to host an album with Universal. So that's when we got our big break. Our song was called "Do It in Church." So from then on, it went on to grow bigger because now I saw growth with Soul Candy, and that's when now on compilations my name started growing as a brand. And now because I wasn't known, and now I also had international collabs, radio started playing me from outside, because now when you're working with major labels, they network faster. So now there was a pattern of remixes that I was included in, and now there was a wave coming from the UK, with someone named Rooted Soul, and we didn't even know who he is until now. There was a song I had to do a remix in a competition. Then I won in Soul Candy. So now that's when now our radios started wanting to know who is Rooted Soul. Then now that's when we discovered, no, he's in Gauteng. He's our homeboy. Then now we need to talk to him, because now we need people to talk to him, because now we've heard a lot about him, and there's fans. His music is followed, but there's no face to it. There's brand. Now that's when I got a platform now to talk about the music, and now that's when I was exposed to working with other artists, and I got an opportunity also to partner into national events as well. Now it showed now when you're balancing your work in terms of branding and image, now what opportunities lies for you, and that's how we ended up here today and coming back after the journey. You still have the pipeline, you still have the network. You just know how to now use your resources best and to deliver, especially now, because my music is a bit different, because it has a lot of message inside in terms of helping others to heal from where we come from, and especially melanin children. We don't know, especially where our forefathers have migrated from. So my musical journey has been part of my life from onset.
And it's crazy. I've heard of African Roots. Like, if you follow house music, that is, like, I would say it's a very big brand. And obviously your name, Rooted, it makes sense. African Roots. So what happened there? Like, where is the African?
Balancing the music, I think the groove we I want, so that I think the pattern, what your energy makes you want. I want. I get now. We always say you feel like, but there's an energy that makes you to be in that certain space. That's how you end up meeting with certain people. I want. So now the more you follow this pattern, the more you're getting now exposed to what you need. I want. So which happened to be groove. Now groove made you want to understand what trance is. Now trance, Tomo fixes a guy to understand how different we are, how different in Goonies we are, and now how different beats we have. So the groove is a different communicating with a different spirit. So now it wanted us to search more. One of the guys called African Roots, you have this African thing in you. You just need to go and tap deep into it. Only to go and now search for these roots. Now that's now when you understand rooted. Now you understand where it's on from that space, and not only life-wise, it's part of understanding why you need to do what you do. You struggle as a child growing up, having to understand what profession to take. I've been juggling from wanting to do sound engineering, wanting to do marketing. Companies are different, but it was because I didn't have a clear picture of how the energies, but the lineage, what was happening. Kanako, now you get a picture where now one of your grandfathers has traveled the world come music, a choral conductor. Now you want some, you needed only now to come into a space of how to professionalize this. Now it grows into a business now. You're not doing something new. So now that's why when there's a grandfather will be a doctor or something, there'll be a chain because that runs in you. That's where you come from. But now we keep on tapping into new things. Now it takes us time to get to even where we're going. That's why now excel on one thing. It took you 2 weeks to get it to that pillar, but it might have taken you years to get it there. But it's a blessing. So now to understand, there's millions of artists, but I get an opportunity to share this moment with you. It's because of a trade I'm following. It's a blessing I'm following in terms of the path eribula. Why can you do some of the things other people can't do? Understand why you're so special in a certain way. That will help you to resonate better with other people. So now it says to all of us, when you now exercise in your own space who you really are, rather than for us to compete about things we don't even know. That's why now you have my latest single, Imithwalo. Imithwalo is baggage we have from a lot of things that have happened in our lives that you didn't even understand. But now you need someone to also help you to unpack those, to help you teach you the values of going through life. So now when someone understands which chain you come from, it gives you codes on how to now mandate with your energy. So you using those on one channel. So now that's why I get a fortunate part, especially this period. But especially what telecom music, no, it's a gift. Or like understand if we didn't have sound. If now me and you had to communicate and we didn't have sound, but now I think they know this is the best tool to communicate with. But now, because now we have the yin yang of everything, it's up to us to take which works for you. Are you gonna follow the bad or are you gonna follow the good? Now that's where when we say sound, also in music, we have vast types of music. It's up to you as a person what music builds you, what music makes you happy, what makes you music boosts your mood, those kind of things, what music helps you through life. So that's what everyone is looking for in life. So we are tools to each other. We just need to know ourselves.
Wow, well said, well said. So tell me about your journey as a healer, because obviously being an artist, you get to be in a space where you are in entertainment, and a lot of it's like you just said, now we see a lot of artists are saying, okay, cool, I'm actually a healer. So when did that journey begin for you? Can you hear me? Okay, there are some network issues. Yeah, I think that will be part 1 of the interview. Stay tuned for part 2.